Hello everyone, I'm Rihanna Bahamut and welcome back to Bioshock 2. Last time, Sophia Lamb flooded the Siren's Alley and killed everyone in it.
This park was owned by Sophia Lamb, Chief. Sort of a private retreat for her social experiments. One night it flooded, killing all her guests. Papers said it was cult-related. Come on up to the train station. Let's rendezvous.
Now, before we move on from here, I had a bit more time to collect my thoughts on what happened at the end of the last video after my whole rambling rant. That really wasn't the best worded argument. So this time I have notes to read off of, so sorry if the gameplay is a bit, well, stagnant here. I just want to actually give a good voice to my thoughts on this whole thing. So, I came to the main conclusion of why I like Andrew Ryan more than Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan had a journey, Lamb did not. Andrew Ryan built Rapture to be his ideal of society. He had his good intentions, he had friends and people he listened to like McDonough, who he brought onto his council after being impressed by his work ethic. Then his dream got tarnished by reality and people like Fontaine, so he tried to steer it back to his ideal with more and more extreme measures as it slipped further and further away. Sophia Lamb doesn't really have this. I mean, we know Andrew Ryan brought her from the surface when people started going stir-crazy from living underwater. Decent start. But where does her sense of superiority come from? We know she believes everyone else is stupid and ignorant from the audio log in Grace's bedroom where she says people only think they're happy because they're ignorant and stupid. So where did this come from? Did it happen when she was in college? When she was a kid? She seems to approve of using people's religious belief to control them, so does that mean she has issues with the church? We don't know what her starting incident is and why she believes that this is the right path to go on. I mean, she seems to respect Simon Whale's faith, but only in regards to Eleanor. So, does she believe, or is she just using it? I don't know, and unless I missed some important audio log, the game doesn't either. Not much of her character is known outside of her actions. She kidnaps girls from the surface to fuel her cult's Christ figure, Eleanor, and don't give a shit about who has to die and suffer so she can create her, air quotes, utopian. Since her entire philosophy seems to be everything is okay as long as it's to create utopia. Ultimately, both Lamb and Ryan have the same major flaw, lack of faith in humanity. We saw why Ryan lost his faith. Lamb has no such shown reason, as I said. So, and, well, now I even think about it, heck, Ryan even has a leg to stand on in his arguments that Rapture belongs to him. He built it, he helped plan it, he funded it, it was his life work, so when Ryan kills all the trees in Arcadia, which is an evil act that will kill everyone, you can understand why he would think he was in the right. Flooding the entirety of Siren's Alley has no such justification. Maybe if we saw some tragic moment in her past where she got beat up in the red light district, it'd have a bit more resonance, but basically, it just shows how little she thinks of anyone's life, and that's it. I think it's supposed to be sequelitis striking and being the repeat of when Andrew Ryan kills Atlas's air quotes family, except it feels hollow and lacks point and emotional resonance. It can't be to stop me from moving forward because, again, Big Daddy diving suit. It can't be some desperate self-destruction because she is an emotional robot. The emotion of the scene falls flat because there is no one responding to it beyond the player, and most are probably not going to be shedding a tear over the freaks and mutant crazies who were trying to kill them a few minutes ago. So really just a stupid show of power and disregard for human life that doesn't give her a leg to stand on whenever she rants about morality and how people are evil. At this point, she is just some evil Mary Sue that is totally on par with Andrew Ryan. A good example of that are the audio logs of Ryan and Lamb debating. It always had Ryan saying something and then Lamb giving some response to cheers and applause that we never get to see, and we never get to see Ryan's response to it. It just shows her winning in auto and so she wins. Heck, a lot of her conversations are like that now that I think about it, which kind of shows Sinclair's feelings too as our Atlas replacement. After moments like the Siren's Alley's flooding, he should be piping in his thoughts on what happened, like Atlas crying over his family's death. He should be all horrified at how many people have just died. It would also help for more viewpoints floating around than Lamb's preaching and Sinclair occasionally popping in to say, "We gonna be rich!" He is Lamb's opposite, so when she pulls some "the family is strong, the gene is evil" speech, Sinclair should also pop up to whisper in your ear how stupid that is, and give some conflicting viewpoints like Atlas did when Andrew Ryan pulled some bullshit. And that's it for my rant on why I don't like Sophia Lamb as a character. And oh no, we have good old Houdini splicers from the first game. Oh joy. We're gonna have a whole lot of teleporting around tomfoolery, aren't we now? Well, they aren't bugging me while I'm hacking this vending machine, so let's get some candy bars. Bullets! I wanted a Snickers. Oh, hi there. Oh, there you are. Have some bees! Multiple bullets. And that's armor-piercing rounds. Wrong type of bullets.
Attention. Subject Delta has drained and infiltrated Dionysus Park. His death is our rebirth. The life of the People's Daughter is in your hands.
But when did she become the People's Daughter? I don't remember her being referred to as that. Because that's some communist stuff right there. And we ain't no red state lady.
Well, I'm in. Yep, yours truly is the newest member of the Rapture family. I fed Wales a line about how the Tribune was stopping me from telling the people what's what. And without a word, he hands me an invite to this artist retreat here at the park. Lamb bought my frustrated novelist act. She's even sponsoring me to ink it while I'm here. Except my story's all about her. And I don't think she's gonna like the way it ends.
Well, either way, it doesn't seem to be ending all that great, dude.
My name is Ben, and I saw you the other day at the merry-go-round. I think you are very pretty, and I like your blue dress and the songs you sing about.
My god, kid, hurry it up. Holy shit.
My mom says your dad is scary, but I think he is strong and nice like a comic book hero. I got you a gift and put it in the basement where nobody will find it. The secret code for the door is 1080. I hope you like it. I will wave to you next time I see you, so you know it's me.
Dang it. I hate it when ammo's sitting like right next to a vending machine or something like this. It's so hard to actually grab without activating the machine. And hey, phosphorus buck is actually viable now. Always nice and handy. Now let's see, what do we get sitting around? There we go. Full up on everything. And that, well, audio log we just had is actually kind of an important one since it does lead to a Power to the People station. But we actually don't have the weapon I want to upgrade with yet. So we'll just hold off on running back there for now. Dang it. I'm full up on Buck. Hello.
Happy birthday!
Ah, the joys of actually being full up on.
No, get back! She's my little girl!
Well, the good news is I've located a new train car, but the station's still locked down, and we're not alone in here. I see a shadow in the security booth. I'll lay low while you have a gander.
I wonder who this person is. I also wonder how the hell they've been surviving down here. Seriously, even the first time I played through this. Oh.
Hello, boys. The name's Stan Poole, Rapture Tribune. Quality paper. Before the locals stopped reading and started finding other uses for it. Anyway, I'm looking to cut a deal, fellas. Come by the train station. I'm here in the booth.
Okay. This is another one of those kind of plot hole things that really bugs the crap out of me. I mean... Oh, well, first audio log, I guess.
I found her. Found Cindy by this rusted carousel. But she was just standing there, staring, waiting for the music. And she doesn't even recognize me. What have they done to her? Listen to her.
The man in the moon is a girl, Mr. Bubbles.
Listen, if anyone hears this, I have to know how to cure her. No! Get back! She's my little girl!
Well, looks like we know what happened to Mark Meltzer and his little girl. Yeah, hi. Once again, I love this gun.
Dionysus Park was my home, Delta. An experiment in social unity, cut short by human folly. You dishonor its memory with every step.
Right.
Now that, see, Lamb knows you're here, but I'm incognito. Thing is,
Ow.
since you drained out the park, the little sisters are already starting to nose around, looking for Adam. And
How?
I can't have that.
No, seriously, I want to know how someone was apparently living in this place. Because as you might recall from last episode, Sinclair was actually at risk of dying because the entire place was sealed off, flooded, and had no air going into it. How the hell did this guy live down here? And for that matter, where did all these people come from? I came here directly by walking across the ocean to get in here. How the hell did they get in, and so quickly? They were here before me. Was only part of this place flooded, and only that one train station Sinclair was at was flooded? Because this needs some actual verification, because this just seems weird to me. Also, we have the last type of shotgun ammo. Single defense slug fired at high speed from a shotgun. They have some pretty decent damage, but honestly, I tend to not use it as much as my other ammo. Oh, crap. Son of a bitch. There we go. Son of a bitch. You're just making this hard, aren't you? Are you kidding me? When did I lose my ability to hack? Screw this. Because I'm pissed, isn't it? I accidentally just hacked the freaking drone. There we go. Go away. I'm not in the mood. Anyway, I was having fun with my spear gun. That is an oddly good shot I made. It looks like she's actually grabbing that Eve hypo. Alright. And there's dead bodies out there. Is that a recent development? Because it looks oddly well preserved this deep into the ocean. Oh, hi. Man, Spear Gun's strong enough to kill someone with just an arm shot.
Take this Father, and hurry. Mother can't hear this, but she's looking right at me. And her face.
So we finally have our grenade launcher of the game. It's kind of odd given how quickly we got it in the first game. I mean, it was like... How do I put it? I mean, well, way before the crossbow. You got the very start of the third area, I guess I would put it at. Not even sure if I'd really count the first area that much, given how short it was. Anyway, I was waiting on it to upgrades to decide on what to do with this. Now we can increase the launcher clip size, launcher damage immunity, and finally, this one. Each shot counts as 2 shots, basically. So this basically doubles its damage after you get the third upgrade. And you can even get launcher damage immunity, somehow. Which means even I can use it without killing myself. So I tend to hold off on getting the final spear gun upgrades, because admittedly as fun as it is to be able to spear people from much longer distance, it's not the most important upgrade. I mean, we've only got drill reflector, which I mentioned was not that good, the ricochet for the machine gun, and the rivet gun sucks, so launcher it is. Now we get to trace all the way back to the start, because that's where the other, well, power to the people station. My gosh, why can't I think straight? Huh, I speared him standing. Even without the spear, he stays standing. Because physics. Should probably switch off of that so I don't waste any shots. There aren't that many people wandering around now. Oh, looks like some supplies that Mark left behind. Along with that stuff that was probably in the middle of the merry-go-round. Also, back to some of my other questions about this area. How do the Little Sisters know to come here? I mean, supposedly the Little Sisters hunt by smell, and they can smell dead bodies and the atom in their blood so that they can recover it that way. But, I mean, how... Is it like a dog and they can just sniff that good from that long a distance away? Because we're through several tunnels, I imagined, at least. Alright, look at that. I don't even have to listen to that annoying audio log again. Oh, here's the present. And it's a rose.
One of the Alpha series was killed in the incident, and his bonded sister is stolen.
AKA, that was us.
The Council has no time for a manhunt. Atlas swells the ranks of his marauders by the day. Regardless, Lamb's name is already faded among the people. She is no more than a ghost who has forgotten to die.
Okay, I again gotta ask the classic question of when someone has someone in their grasp and doesn't kill them, why didn't you kill her? I mean, seriously, I guess you were just content to toss her in a prison until, well, she escaped because you died. But still, if she pissed you off that much, why didn't you kill her? No, whatever. Moving all the way back to where we were. Oh, right. Don't need to bother picking up anything in this area because, well, we already did. And we already had too much space. I mean, not enough space. My words, they're wrong! This is why I actually had to write out and read out my thoughts on Sophia Lamb. Sometimes my words just do not match my mind. We're almost there. For a second there, it looked like that was a moving line. Eyes are playing tricks on me. I'm going at him crazy. Now that I think about it, how come we don't see any of the ghosts from the first game? I mean, supposedly the reason for that was because we spliced up and we're seeing the past memories of people that the Adam was in before. So why don't we see any of that now? Hi. Bye.
Okay, so dead men tell no tales, right? Wrong. See, with Adam involved, every stiff's got a story. And Lamb knows how to read it. If that stuff makes it back to her, I'm an obituary. So, I want you to take the story of Dionysus Park and bury it. Get rid of the little sisters for me. Your way. Do that, and I'll unlock the station here. Scout's honor.
Well, I'd say he's hiding something, but he sort of took the fun out of that one. He's locked in the security booth, however, so we'll have to play along. Find those sisters.
Remember where we had to go through like the Olympus apartments and all that in Bioshock 1? Well, this is pretty much the exact same kind of situation, although I'd argue it's even cheaper. I mean, normally, yeah, I hunt down all the little sisters I can because I want Adam to upgrade my character more. But now I'm forced to, and it just kind of feels like the pace just plummeted out the window. I mean, as arbitrary as as Fontaine telling our heart to stop was, it was a good reason to hunt down those. I don't remember exactly what it was. Tonic Lot 44 or something like that. Anyway, we wanted to do that so that we wouldn't die. Here, it's really just busy work. I can't buy multiple frag grenades? What a ripoff. Oh, dang it. My hacking skills have gone to shit. There we go. Oh, crap. There we go. So anyway, the three big daddies and little sisters pretty much all appear in the at the same place every time. Yep, more frag grenades. Almost look like the RPGs from the one. Only missing one of those. Can't have too many auto hack darts, except for when it makes it so that I can't really go anywhere. I mean, pick up any more. Ugh. There we go.
You mistake my nature, Delta. I wish no Adam for myself. Eleanor is the dream, and she needs neither weapons nor parlor tricks.
I don't know. Shooting flame from your hands kind of sounds like a magical parlor trick almost. Oh, hey. You two again. Why do we keep on running into you guys? Hi, Houdini Splicer. Not sure what her buddy was. Oh, he was also a Houdini. And since we have pretty much our final end of the game... No, wait, there's actually one more now that I think about it. Come on. Scroll over, there we go. Might as well show off what they give us. No, that's Spider. There we go. So, we got the obvious damage upgrades. 2 makes them easier to spot when they're teleporting, which is very handy. But the last one is the winner from here. Natural Camouflage. You might recall that from the previous game, since I kind of abused it whenever alarm went off. Basically, you stand still, you turn invisible. So, when instances happen where I fail a hack or something like that, I could just stand stuck still and the robots would just fly around my head and not be able to find me. Made it pretty damn easy to actually avoid having to fight security whenever it got popped. I will admit it isn't as good this time around as it was in 1, but it's still a handy option to have to be able to just turn invisible and let people just walk right on by for an ambush.
You must learn to play poker, Eleanor. Like anyone, I am flawed and have a fierce genetic bias towards competition. But each Saturday, I read the other players, and I pick a man who will benefit the most from victory. By the final hand, I ensure that he takes home my entire stake, and that of the others. I win nothing but the feeling of conquest over myself, and the wealth of my competitors is slowly reshuffled according to their needs.
My gosh, are they purposely putting in communist stuff? I mean, every man's worth according to their need and stuff like that? I know Andrew Ryan hated the communists, but jeez. Also, high self-gratification. Because that seemed to be more about you than it was for the guy you were helping, in air quotes. Yeah, it looks like we found the concession station of this. Why is there a remote hack dart amongst the cola? Do you guys know how to cola? Because I don't think you do.
There she is. Little Tyke wants to be in pictures. Real cute. Now get rid of the muscle and deal with her.
Don't make me carry you.
Look at me when I'm killing you. There we go. So yes, it's Big Daddy time. Obviously, first option is always start taking his picture. And unfortunately, the bolts aren't as strong as they used to, like the crossbow was against Big Daddies. Now that I think about it, I haven't really tried using the... Hey, more damage against Big Daddies. I haven't tried using rocket ammo on this type. So let's see what you do. Oh, that was nice damage. Aw, we got another little sister.
Smart. See? You put her to work, and all that atom ends up in you. But you're sort of a silent partner, so that's tops with me.
Okay.
True friends stick by you through thick and thin.
Oh, son of a bitch, my battery's running low.
My true friends
Abandon ship! Abandon ship!
Thank you for coming.
Or just grab the cable from over here. Ah, son of a bitch. There we go. Should probably heal now that I'm looking at my health. Alright.
The genius of Sophia Lamb is a thing of empathy, a profound moral sense. I can only describe her as a kind of secular saint. But dividing her loyalty evenly across the world at large spreads it so thin as to be invisible to some. Love, I have found, is beneath her. Naturally, Ryan arrested her, gave her to Sinclair to incarcerate somewhere. But upon her escape, she took the city and changed my life forever.
Well, looks like Gil Alexander is the king of her fan club. Let's have some fun. So now we have elemental traps. Those are always fun. We also picked up some proximity mines. And thankfully, if they don't get used, we can pick them up later. So I would call someone tries to come in through there. There we go, mines all around. We also got the final type of spear ammo. It's gonna be kind of hard to place, you know. Like, oh crap. Okay, that could have been worse. Yep, it's trap spears. Basically, that line that extends from them is electrified. Anybody who touches it gets zapped. So it's very handy for these. I didn't even put down with any trap rivets. And because there's so few really good spots to do it from. But just watch, because I set up all those... Already? We were dealing with a bunch of spider splicers, I forgot. Oh, he got zapped. Okay, that was awesome. Although we took out like 2 of my traps there, I think. Hi, goodbye. Okay, are you old dead people coming back to life or something? Because the only thing back there is the frickin' Vita thing. Awesome. And unfortunately, we can't pick up our trap spears after we use them. They're one of the few that work like that. Okay, I wasn't trying to grab you, but whatever. Seriously, where were all you guys coming from? This is the only thing that's back here, and the only thing that comes out of that is dead. And supposedly, not many things work with the Vita chambers. I mean, the whole reason that Fontaine had to go through such lengths to get Jack to kill Andrew Ryan. Well, that was put to good use at least. Anyway, the whole reason that that Fontaine had to use Jack to kill Andrew Ryan is because he needed to be killed by someone who shared DNA with him, otherwise the Vita chamber would kick in and save his life. Yeah, it's kinda stupid, but that's the reasoning they went with, and I keep on trying to grab money I can't hold. There is a reason we can still use the... we can use the Vita chambers. It'll kind of get explained later. Oh hey, mini turrets. I forgot to toss those at. At this point, we have plenty of options to work with for this kind of stuff.
Are getting older, which is troubling. As they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral. Worse, the Adam they ingest contains traces of lethal plasmids left over from the war. The splicers are becoming far more effective predators as well. Our big daddies are falling left and right. Perhaps the elder sisters could be trained to sniff out the lost Adam and reclaim it for us. Yes, from what I've seen, they certainly wouldn't have to wait for the culprit to die.
Interesting thought, but how come they only show up after I clear every little sister from an area? Extended reel. As it says, the length of our recording sessions last longer. I don't think it's really all that worth it, in my opinion. I mean, it's a nice idea in theory, but most fights don't last that long. I mean, I usually kill things before the recording ends, even with Big Daddies. And those are the big two ones that take a while.
Wait! Let's talk!
I was wondering when the drones were actually going to start shooting. Who needs Headhunter when I can just kill someone in one shot by shooting them anywhere in their body? We also kind of reached the point in the game where our abilities have far outstripped the enemies when it comes to these segments. Oh, we're... Really? Made you first. There we go. Aw, he didn't get pinned. Anyway, as I was saying, our abilities to handle these sections have vastly outgrown the enemy's abilities to inconvenience us. Thank you for that, drone! That is so nice of you to take out one of my own traps. Everything exploded there. Oh, whatever. This is the problem when you have drones for these kind of situations. They have a tendency to fly into your own stuff and ruin your plans. What the hell? Why was it pointed like that? There we go, that's what I wanted.
At last, we have our Judas. One of my own people has been feeding Ryan evidence of my activities. And now I am to be detained.
Don't sound too upset about that.
They merely monitored us. But as a commune, they would see us crucified. And yet, though he will be the last to see it, Andrew Ryan has already lost the people. Wherever I am sent, Rapture will follow.
Except they really didn't. I mean, do people just forget about what happened in the last game? Because I sure didn't. Enter little traps. And conveniently, they've given us some water here. So I can give those ones zappy zap. And I think you can already imagine what will happen if someone happens to step on that. Huh, wait, did I did not know that it worked like that. I didn't know you could actually walk up to a cyclone trap, hit X, and not spend any atom when, well, trapping it. And now the waiting game begins. Come at me, bro. Oh, how are you not? I missed? Didn't miss her. Bees! You know, there's a distinct lack of Houdini splicers doing these little sections. Hey, not gonna be upset at... Give me my spear. There we go. I swear trying to get spear ammo out of people is such a pain in the butt sometimes. Looks like my little wires got quite a few people this time around. Don't tell me what to do, game. And hey, how convenient.
bodies here. Normally, only a little sister can see them, but I can show you what Stanley's trying to hide.
So how does Sophia
when
see
Mother
him?
was taken away, Stanley was left in charge of Dionysus Park.
Why?
Spent all her money through these mad parties. It was like he was trying to ruin her.
Okay, from that audio like we saw...
You okay there? Keep your eye on the brass ring, brother. Find the rest of the sisters.
Anyway, kinda sounds like she did that on purpose. I mean, like, that other idea like we heard, she knew she had someone in her organization that was out to get her. What's up, buddy?
It isn't working!
Subject Delta's just a serial number, amigo. I did a lot of digging on you for a feature once. They used to call you Johnny Topside. Found the city all on your own in a diving bell. Real shame what they did to you.
Because Andrew Ryan's paranoia reared his ugly head and thought he was a spy or something. And for some reason that meant make him into a big daddy. Where's our next little sister? Nothing really makes you cringe once you realize that the game you were playing has you hunting down little girls. Son of a bitch. You're right in front of me. How did I miss you? Dang it, all my spears are breaking. Gonna have to buy more. Well, that's where the physics on the spears are kind of hilarious with some of the positionings you get with the enemy's dead bodies. They're full up on everything. Again.
Politics isn't crap. All that matters now is who's got the scratch.
I don't know what you were saying, but it sounded like it was supposed to be crazy. No, I don't want any fucking Merlot. Oh, hi there.
Blanky bastard.
Well, that was simple. Who just leaves remote hack darts just lying around? Let's see here. Any of you someone I want to record? No, doesn't look like it. Get dunked. Get dunked. Get dunked. Once again, spear gun for the win. Such wonderful selection you have for me to buy. Apparently there's some fresh water in the fountain. Maybe that's what these people were here doing, trying to collect water from the fountain? I don't know, it makes about as much sense as anything else in this place. And once more, good old spot where we gotta use fire to open things up. Oh. Yes, 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 you're shooting at me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 2 turrets. Also, behold the power of Armored Shell 2. I don't really care about what's hitting me. What the hell? Why am I not hitting this? There we go! Finally! Oh, bitch. So where did... Oh, whoops. That's where all my remote hack darts ended up? Could have sworn I hit that thing. Usually when the reticule turns red, that means that you have a clear shot and will hit if you fire the remote hack darts. There's a lot of security in this place. There we go. This is another spot where, yeah, this corpse right here is another one that we got to gather at. Well then. And we got hardy machines. Hack turret or bot can be the greatest of friends. Make that friendship last longer with the new hardy machines. It is what it says it is. I don't really have any slots at the moment, so I'm not putting it on. Grab it. That's a lot of auto hack ammo. Holy crap. 5? I guess they were expecting me to do that through this whole area. Hi there. Oh, that was easy. And oh, there we go. And that's what it means it's easier to see where they're teleporting to. What the? That little drone is not making any friends.
All this crap in my way!
Neither are you people. It's like I activated an ambush that's supposed to come later. Guess they don't expect me to find this place without the little sister in hand. Ah, fresh water, full of Eve. I almost said Adam.
There she is. Get her. I hope that bodyguard ain't one of your long losts.
I cannot hack today. Now we are low on spear ammo, so I might as well pick some of that up.
Phantoms and wings.
Easy peasy. Now, yep, you're Houdini. Alrighty, now for you. Let's have some fun with our grenade launcher this time around. Honestly, the damage is kind of disappointing, given that we're dealing with grenades that we aren't allowed to have many of. Launch on fire. Now for some drilling. Also, electroshock. And here we go again. I guess if you were speedrunning this, yeah, you could just, well, head off and stick the girls in their little hidey holes whenever you get them. But that also gives you a lot less, well, Adam to work with, which kind of defeats the purpose of almost half the game. I mean, the whole setup is they want you to get Adam to get the fun tonics, upgrades, etc. Ooh, oh, this one. Significantly decreased cost of plasmids, but limits weapons to, to just the drill and the hack tool and camera. It's a fun little thing that you can play around with, but in my opinion it comes a bit too late, I'd say. It'd be a fun option to just start the game off with. You just get the drill, all your plasmids, the camera, and the hack tool. That would make for an interesting way to, well, change the difficulty or have some fun with it. But as a plasmid that you get, I mean tonic that you get fairly late in the game, it's just kind of who cares? I mean, by this point you already have all the stuff you're really planning on using. I mean, I have every gun already.
My home. Oh, my home. How I long for one night.
I probably should have done that better, but whatever.
There. Is that too much to ask?
Oh my gosh, where did you respawn? Yeah, let's put one. I don't think that one will be activated. Stick some bees in there. Everybody loves some bees. And get some proximity mines set up.
And that child, you monster!
I just knew someone was gonna come around and just dick with my setup. This is one of those things I was talking about when I said that the respawn rate feels a bit too high. Because while you're busy setting up something like this, someone inevitably comes along and then just ruins it for you. Alright, get started.
You're coming home with me.
Now, where are you going? Because I... You are having fun with my... Okay, how did the gunner get over there? Because seriously, that guy just appeared in that corner back there. Yeah, I see you back there.
Oh, Dad. Are we gonna be together again?
Once again, seriously, how did this, no, it wasn't you, it was whoever this guy was. He was back there in that corner, but no one had taken down my stairs tripwire yet. How did he get over there? The only thing I can assume is that he teleported, because, well, I've never really seen the enemies jump over ledges or anything like that. Rip. Seriously? Yo, once I picked up the little girl, how about we just stop spawning in a ton of reinforcements so that I can actually loot bodies in peace? Hey. Yo, it seems like I'm not in a very good mood today. All I'm doing is complaining, it seems.
I know it's from hiding, thief.
Well, I don't see anybody around here. Yeah, that person's body ended up back there. Oh well. Time for one of the simpler defense missions. I mean, you see how many friggin' cameras and turrets and stuff we already have for free. Now, as an experiment, let's see how far back the enemies spawn when they come running at me from this door. Because if you don't think they will, you haven't been paying attention. Toss on some bees. see here. Mines actually probably would be a bad idea. Since when they explode big, and they'll just disable our own turrets. And it's already started. We have enough guns in this room to absolutely positively kill every last motherfucker in the room. Really? Already? You didn't even come from anywhere. You just appeared behind me. That was the smartest of all dumbasses. I think I just tried to swat that grenade out of the air. I think she's stuck on that turret. Oh, he. Whichever. Do I even need to be here? Oh, hello. I want you. Here's one I used to make the upgrade.
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
Okay, that's weird. Usually something appears from back here to try and hit you from behind. I mean, it's kind of set up that way to hit you like that. This time, no one did. That's weird. Then again, maybe the game knew I was trying to test something out and did that purposely to mess with me. Although, still, that dude just teleporting in right behind me was bullshit. Yep.
That's me there. I confronted Stanley. Said I'd tell Mother what he had done. He panicked. Took me away and sold me to an orphanage. I tried to fight back. I remember biting his hand, but... Father, he's the reason I was turned into a little sister.
Wait a minute. Didn't we get that information from Grace earlier, and she said that she took her someplace, turned her back, and she was gone? Does that mean Eleanor saw Stanley, confronted him, and that's what happened? It's the only way I can think of it.
Now,
oh, come on.
You were just a deep-sea explorer with iron cojones, pal. The public gave it a nickname. But Ryan was sure you were a spook, so his people locked you up. Erased your damn name. Goodbye, Johnny Topside. Hello, Subject Delta.
Okay. Let's play that. There we go.
You face.
Come
All
on!
this is over, and we're divvying up Rapture's bounty. You and I'll be holding court on a private island, son. Think of it. Each world power on bended knee, holding a bouquet made of money.
See, this is kind of what I meant, that Sinclair could have been a much better, interesting
The girls
character.
you saved from Mother want to thank you. Check the Gatherer's Garden.
Okay, is everybody done talking then? Okay. This is what I meant by Sinclair could have been a much better character, because that's basically his note. We're gonna be rich.
Adam
Really?
is Rapture Delta, the finest mines of paradise in a single sublime mosaic. Eleanor. Consider the genius you deny her with every stolen drop.
I thought it made people go nuts and think they're seeing ghosts because they're suddenly getting the memories of other people into their heads. I mean, she pretty much confirmed earlier that she hasn't taken any Adam. How the hell would she understand any of this kind of stuff without actually doing that? Baby! You seem oddly calm with the little sister right there. Come on, really? Oh, at least now I have more space for Buck. Now for our reward! Little sisters gather Adam more quickly. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. I'm gonna quickly use my Adam to get some gene tonics and tossing that in a slot right away. Because, oh my gosh, yes. The only one I have left is Hypnotize. Well, I mean, not left, I mean, have space for. Let's see here. What else do we want? Oh, yes. Fountain of Youth. I haven't actually been able to use that, even though I said it would be in this episode. Oh, we can get Cyclone Trap 3. This is a bit iffy in its utility. I mean, traps on walls sounds nice, but how many times have you seen enemies hugging the walls? And the ceilings are nice for against spider splicers, but we've pretty much just moved past one of the bigger encounters that the spider splicers can utilize the ceiling on when we were in the big theater. Anyway, let's see what else. Oh, yes. And yes, you're reading that right. We can just call in to summon bots. It's a very handy ability that I can just whip out once I'm starting up a defense section. Let's see. Any other new ones? Oh, we now have Ice Storm, which is the ice version of the fire one that we got a while back. Keen Observer 2. More research points? Yes, please. And I need to buy another slot for that. Quick Hack can be nice if you're having issues with hacking. I normally don't get it, since it's 45 Atom. I can use that on something else, and I'm not that terrible on hacking, usually. And then Keen Observer 2. That'll make our research a lot easier. And I guess I'll get... why not? Hardy Machines. Looks like we got everything from... well, the... my thoughts are not working well with me today. We got all the slots stuff unlocked. Anyway, let's upgrade our swarm.
Release a nastier swarm. Snicker as they seek out one enemy after another.
So yes, now if an enemy dies while under the effect of insect swarm, the swarm will just move on to whatever other enemy are in the area. It's very handy. And while we're at it, let's see. I could pick up the upgrades for Incinerator Electrobolt 2, but I haven't actually been using those much lately. Let's pick up Winter Blast so I have something new to play with. And we can put it over Hypnotize. Makes my handle white and icy. And people still haven't cleaned up from that New Year's party. Although I guess this place got flooded before that happened, so why are there so many festive things? I mean, it made sense back in Bioshock 1, since most of those areas involved people that were celebrating New Year's because of, well, the new year. And then the war happened, so stuff stayed up when people's priorities changed. But why are there still decorations up around here? Because, once again, as I stated earlier, how are people still living down here? Oh, what's this? Eve Expert. Oh, this lets us carry extra Eve hypos. Now I'm actually trying to remember exactly what all we have. And honestly, yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I'm not going to go for it. Maybe after I finish up all the the research, I can take off the 2 tonics that we're using for that.
Alright, there's one.
What the hell?
Lob it a big palooka and grab the sister.
Big Daddy is pissed. Oh crap, I'm standing in there when it got electrified. The problem with electric shock. Oh. Okay, there we go. I was like, I'm using the phosphorus. Why is it not burning him? There we go.
Daddy, you always save me from the monsters.
Okay, how do I get you out of there? No, not that. There we go. Oh. You moved out on your own. That's fine. Third and final little sister, finally. And we'll be done with this filler of a stage. I mean, yeah, we are getting some backstory on, well, what happened to Eleanor and, well, ourselves. But, I mean, the way we're being told could really use a change. And I guess that's not a door. Alright, time to set up. Let's see here, I've only got 2, crap. Well, let's go with one here. And now I cut myself off from the other side of the room. Let's see here. Where's that one gonna go? Oh my. Yeah, you gotta be careful with your placements. Otherwise, you end up just sealing yourself in. Now, let's see. Where's a good spot for this? Let's have 2 here. Third one down there. And once again, electro-bolting up those. There it is. And sticking my bees on this one. Alright, looking good.
Right here.
Now let's see how that proud parent one at work. I guess let's have some fun with some rocket spears. Yes, it's probably a waste, but I like these. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention with the rocket spears, the exhaust from them sets people on fire. Oh crap. And I'm completely missing. There we go. Eddie's flipping out. It looks like we're pretty much done already.
This is almost done now. Yay!
And you don't need to be that far away for the rockets to get you. So
Are we gonna be
let me pick her up.
again, Daddy?
And I'm gonna shoot you, and then we're gonna be done. Because you're dead. Oh, one of my traps didn't get used. But yeah, I really like shortening gathering time, because gathering is fairly annoying and boring. I mean, yeah, earlier on you have to plan it out a lot more. You have to be careful because it's not that hard to get killed during these sections. But at this point, I honestly have enough health and damage reduction tonics that I can just tank it. I can just sit in the corner with my shotgun, let everyone come in and run at me, take all the damage, heal with my first aid kits when I need to, and be done with it. No, I'm trying to grab the Eve hypo, thank you very much. You have anything I need? Good enough for me. Now then, we have one final body to find. I'm trying to remember where it is.
Come on!
Oh yeah, that did a whole lot to me, man. I guess it's time to let the little sister guide our way. Just follow your nose. Oh. It wasn't far at all. Alright, this time around we don't exactly have much in the way of robots and cover, so...
Through Adam, Eleanor will become the daughter of the people. A true utopian. Brilliant beyond measure, but utterly selfless. As she ascends, Delta, you and I will seem as dogs, circling and snarling amid the afterbirth.
Ew. Don't know about you, but I don't want to be circling something after afterbirth. Alright, I think I got enough minds down. And so, yeah, if you haven't picked up on what Eleanor Lamb's whole plan is, she wants to... No, I don't have any of those. She wants to take pretty much all the Adam and Rapture, stick it all in Eleanor, which apparently makes you just as smart as the person you took it from? I'll admit, that point kind of confuses me a bit because, again, in Bioshock 1, that's not what happened to Jack. I don't remember him actually getting smarter or more intelligent the more Adam he got. He got superpowers. That's what happened with Adam. Oh wait, forgot to put down the cyclone traps. Oh no, wait, I'm in the wrong section. It's... Oh yes. Free security drone. Pretty sure we can also trap the cyclone traps with a security command, but it doesn't have as much of worth because, well, basically, whoa. Oh, I didn't start. There we go. Anyway, because I don't know if you've noticed, but most of our little excursions like this don't exactly happen around security cameras all that often, with the exception of that previous part where we really don't need another
He's nicer than other daddies.
Something to specifically make the security stuff target them. They did that all on their own easily. And the trap rivets did not help us much. But I'm okay with that because that was an actually really, really fast gather. Now you'll come back to me. I picked you back up. It is nice to be able to pick up our proximity mines after if they don't get used in one of these parts. Because, well, in Bioshock 1 you couldn't re-pick them up. In fact, I think you might actually set them off yourself if you tried to. Anyway, we've got enough for an upgrade, so let's get chain lightning. Just for funsies. And you go back into here. And now it's time to deal with Big Sister.
With me gone, Father, Stanley just let Mother's followers turn into animals. When word came that she was returning, he knew they would blame him. So he found a way to silence them all. And now he's trying to cover it up.
That's it. Now all that old dirt stays underground, and Lamb will be none the wiser. Hey, come on back. I've unlocked the train for you. But remember, if Lamb catches you, mum's the word.
Okay, slightly confused. If all of Lamb's followers were still down here when, well, things went off.
Our conflict of interest seems to be upsetting Eleanor. For her sake, I have made it clear to these men that you are not to suffer. I accept full responsibility for any anger you may experience before you die.
And who exactly are you sending after me now that's better than all the other ones that you sent? Seriously, at this point, what are the odds that you have someone who's big enough to take me
Turning
out?
up the heat, Chief. Head on back to the train station. Let's hit the trail.
There we go. I was waiting for her. Oh my gosh, how many of you are there? I took way more shots than I thought I would.
Self-preservation!
Alright, where are you, sissy? Come here. Yes, I'm only using the rank 1 version. Not much point in using the higher versions on her since, well, once again, there's only one of her, really. Drill. Oh, wait, she's trying to drain someone, isn't she? There she is. Oh, well, this fight's over. Because drill equals auto win. Ow. Oh, crap, I'm actually out of the health kits. So she's almost done. Oh, whoops. I swapped, dang it! Okay, she's dead. Actually, another thing that I'm thinking about, why does she think she can actually kill me? Because, well, we're in the whole Vita chamber system. We quite literally can't die. Every time we do, we just come back. Oh my gosh, are there still really more of you coming at me? Get back here so I can smack you. Really? Yeah, that's Houdini's 3. Just need Houdini's 4 and we're pretty much done with all the research. Well, aside from a new enemy we'll be meeting in the next level.
Get saved?
Yay, I spent a lot of money. Stop respawning! This is not threatening, it's annoying. Holy shit, I cleared this room a second ago. Why are people still appearing in it? There's nothing in there I want right now. Moving on! Now we just have to get back to the train station. And we're done here. Oh yes, and here's Fountain of Youth at work. It actually goes pretty quickly for recovering your health, not so much on your plasmids. But either way, we're getting the heck out of here. There we go, Atlantic is...
Subject Delta. I have known for years of Stanley's betrayal here.
Called it.
Forgiven him. But in compromising Eleanor now, he seals his fate. You see, it was Stanley who turned you into Ryan. He is responsible for what you have become. The security booth is open now. You may have your revenge.
Oh, fuck you, Sophia Lamb.
Sweet Jesus. Lamb, no?
No shit.
And she just let me hang myself out the... Oh, God. No. Come on, pal. The train's ready. Just let me live.
And now, obviously, I'm gonna let him live. I mean, if Sinclair brought up that we were brought in by him, that would be one thing. But the way Sophia Lamb puts it, it's just like, oh hell no, I'm not doing that to give you the satisfaction. Anyway, we're off to Fontaine Futuristics and pretty much the penultimate level of the game. So I will see you all again next time.